Crow Lake by Mary Lawson, presented by Katherine Kircher. This novel follows the life of Kate Morrison as she progresses from childhood to adulthood. Kate's story unfolds through a series of memories. In the small farming community of Crow Lake, Mr. and Mrs. Morrison were heading into town when they tragically died in a car accident, affecting the lives of their 4 children. They all experienced unimaginable loss, but 7-year-old Kate Morrison's loss did not stop there. Her older brother Matt decided against attending university and instead moved in with his pregnant, soon-to-be wife. A strong component of the Morrison family life prior to the death of their parents centered around the idea that education was necessary to lead a happy and fulfilling life. Education and loss played a pivotal role in Kate's life. Kate's stubbornness blinds her from the happiness that she is missing, which is supported in several ways throughout the novel. Kate is stubborn in the sense that she refuses to understand that her brother is living a happy life and does not regret his choices. This makes her blind to the happiness that she is missing because she has ruined the relationship which she cherished so much for so many years. They have drifted apart because Kate thinks that talking to him about her work would make him regret his decisions about turning down a higher education. She has never even told him about what she is studying as she thinks it would be cruel to rub it in his face. Their shared love of the ponds and insects makes it impossible for her to express her excitement as she thinks he will be jealous. According to Hanan Parvez from Physics Mechanics, stubbornness is a personality trait in which a person refuses to change his opinion about a situation or refuses to change his mind about the action that he has decided to take. She has never swayed from her conviction that he is unhappy and full of regret. This stubbornness has not allowed her to develop a mature relationship with him and has alienated her from her family. Continuing to see Matt the same way for 20 years has blinded her to the happiness that is within her grasp. Kate believes that her brother would have made a better teacher than her, and she cannot get over this idea. She considers Matt smarter than her and says that her students were more unfortunate than they knew. Kate thinks that if her brother was teaching her class, none of her students would be yawning, and they would be riveted. Daniel tries to tell her that she is in fact a good teacher, and explains that the department head is only nice to her and no one else, but Kate's opinion does not change, proving her stubborn side. Dr. Jonathan Casplet says that siblings shape our sense of selves, our identities, our skill sets, and ultimately our life choices. Kate's fractured relationship with Matt has played a role in shaping her belief that she cannot be a great teacher, always being held back by the thought of how much better he would be. Their shared love of insects and ponds is assumed to be the reason she entered her field of work. She stubbornly holds on to the fact that Matt would be a better teacher, making her upset, and fails to recognize that she too can succeed, excel, and enjoy her work. Daniel wants to share in Kate's life, but she is unable to allow him to get to know her better. He believes she does not care about strengthening their relationship and threatens to break up with her. Kate's failure to allow Daniel to really get to know her deprives her from building a satisfying relationship with him. Daniel is concerned about the progress of their relationship and says, "Kate, where are we going?" He feels that she does not talk to him and exclaims, "I have no idea what you feel about, well, anything really." He says she is only letting a small piece of herself be known and wants the relationship to be deeper. Kate has experienced tremendous loss in her life, and her refusal to share with him and become even closer stems from her fear of losing everyone she loves. Before starting her relationship with Daniel, Kate fancied herself as the eccentric academic, solitary, and self-sufficient, in love with her work, and she believed she did not need anyone in her life to be happy. Her inability to express her feelings and give more to him causes problems in their emotional intimacy, leaving her in a less than satisfactory relationship. Kate has experienced so much loss in her life, from her parents to Matt, she cannot help but feel abandoned by the people she loves. Afraid that she will lose everyone she loves, she cannot let herself get close to Daniel. Studies show adults who experience parental death during childhood also have more difficulty sustaining intimacy. This is true for Kate, as she finds it challenging to be affectionate and truly giving towards Daniel, since she is afraid that she will lose him if she does. All the love she has known has resulted in loss, so she is afraid to open up to him. To be successful, a relationship has to be a two-way street, and if one is not willing to commit and put in the effort, it will not be rewarding. Kate is content to be a single, self-sufficient woman, even though love is right within her grasp. She is ignorant to and unaware of the happiness that she is missing. Kate is unable to open herself to a richer, more emotional life. Throughout the entire novel, Kate's stubbornness blinds her from the happiness that she could be enjoying with her family, Daniel, and in her career. By missing out on all the joy which could easily be hers, her life is not as complete as it could be. Kate's refusal to understand her brother Matt is happy alienates her from her family. Instead of connecting over their shared love of nature, Kate's stubbornness has made it something to pull them apart. As Kate's knowledge of the ponds and insects expands through her education, she could have taken her brother on this journey with her. Her belief that Matt is a better teacher than her does not allow her to acknowledge and to understand that she can be a good teacher. Kate's obsession with how strong a communicator and sharer of knowledge she was limits her pride in her own abilities. Her inability to allow herself to be close with Daniel prevents her from building a strong relationship. They are not moving forward due to her fear of being abandoned. This is obviously not what she wants and not what makes her happy, but she is unaware that she has the power to change it. It is important that one should always be examining their life and adjusting their point of views due to the new things that are learned on their journey through life. By remaining stagnant and not embracing life's experiences, endless possibilities are lost.